It has been a rough week for both OpenAI and Google, with drama surrounding OpenAI and Google's shaky rollout of AI search. What does that mean for Apple, though, which is now reportedly in talks with both for an AI partner? Our Steve Kovach trying to dissect some of that today in today's Tech Check. Morning, Steve.
Hey there, Carl. Yeah, let's just call it a tumultuous couple of weeks over there at OpenAI, which, not unusual for a buzzy Silicon Valley startup to go through some growing pains and a share of controversies, of course. But with OpenAI, it's quite different. Its technology is the AI foundation for Microsoft, including the latest AI features coming to a fresh crop of AI computers that were announced just this week. Plus, Apple is reportedly going to use OpenAI technology for new AI features on the iPhone and other devices. Such deep integration with the two largest companies in the world means OpenAI's problems and controversies, from safety issues to what data OpenAI uses, fall on Microsoft and Apple as well, at least until they can make something just as good as what OpenAI has on their own. Now, to recap what's been going on, there's the departure of high-profile co-founders and executives who were concerned the startup was not taking safety seriously enough. OpenAI also disbanded a specialized safety team after that departure. And then, of course, there's that Scarlett Johansson debacle playing out this week, and questions whether the company and CEO Sam Altman were fully honest about what happened in that situation. On Monday, I asked Microsoft's Yusuf Mehdi if he was still confident in using OpenAI tech safely given the latest issues at the startup.
We have great confidence in Sam Altman and the team there. They have great work. I mean, that's the whole focus of OpenAI, is to really build a great future of AI for the world. We work with them quite a bit, and we also add our own extra efforts that we put on top of that. So we have great confidence in their work and the work that we put in our products.
Now let's spin that forward and think about Apple, which is, more vocal about safety in their products than basically any other tech company, and critical about rivals like Meta and Google for playing it fast and loose with privacy issues. Not to mention how concerned overall Apple is about its look and reputation. We saw that with the iPad ad a couple weeks ago. OpenAI deal would be a risk for Apple if it does go through as reported, and will likely need to ensure it has its own safety efforts layered on top to ease any safety concerns. And the drama's probably not over with OpenAI, but we're going to get a better look at that partnership on June 10th at WWDC, guys.
Steve, I wonder, we've watched Apple's messaging and marketing around privacy for years, and I wonder, do you think it's going to actively change once you're dealing with a product that actually needs to look at you, take pictures and video of your face and so forth?
Yeah, and I go back to the relationship Apple has right now with Google. Tim Cook, CEO of Apple, not afraid to kind of blast the privacy practices of Google, but at the same time partnering with Google to make it the default search engine despite those privacy concerns. And their line is Google is the best at search, therefore that is why it has such a prominent place on the iPhone. And I can see them making a similar argument despite all these issues around OpenAI, why they went with that technology as well, Carl.
Yeah, fascinating turn of events this week for sure, Steve. Thank you.
Thanks.